The Actions and Strategies of the Gray Wolf Reintroduction to Yellowstone National Park by Megan Ziske in Environmental Management. The what? So using the management plan that was used for the reintroduction of gray wolves into Yellowstone National Park as a basis to start adapting management plans to other reintroductions that are vital to certain environments' survival. To the left, you'll see another wolf being reintroduced from the Sierra Club back in 1995. So the vision statement: live in a world when talking about conservation of species is a piece of history. Management alternatives. The biggest obstacle to remember is that if the species is not listed on the endangered species list, there will be no help from federal, but that doesn't mean state can't step in and do something about it. If there's not enough funds to use relocation of species as a primary management plan, an alternate is using captive species as a test round. Using a controlled environment when handling previously captive animals will make or break the reintroduction. A bonus of using captive species is there's little to no concern that they will try to return to their native area. The guidelines being used will be based against the International Union for Conservation of Nature. These guidelines are used to decide if criteria is met in order to begin the process of reintroduction of a species back into an environment. The stakeholders will play a major role in the success of the future management plans. So what defines success? We broke it down to 3 parts. To create a self-sustaining wolf population when the management plan runs its course, developing an understanding of why it's important to utilize the management plan, and a ripple effect that could help other species in the food chain that is similar to what happened to Yellowstone National Park. So what we saw in Yellowstone, the beaver population grew because there were more willow trees to use for their homes, which in turn created little pockets of air and warmth for the fish during the winter months. Willow stands recovered from being overharvested from the elk that rarely migrated without the wolf population. Carcasses left behind from the wolf packs allowed for grizzlies and scavengers to eat during the winter months. And the link below is to show how wolves helped with rivers. So this photo shows pretty basic left to right the differences between the reintroduction of wolves and how it was such a success. So to the left you see before. So the aspens in the back, there's not a lot of, baby aspens growing. There's really no grasslands anywhere. And as you can see, elk pretty much take up the entire area. Now to the right, after the reintroduction of the Yellowstone wolves, you got ravens, which are those scavengers, grizzly bears, scavengers in the winter. You still have your elk in the back, but now you have young aspens growing. You have those beavers coming back because of the willows, and then you have the wolf population, of course. So these are the references I used. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for your time and listening to my presentation.